Okay. This is our hammer meal. We've tested this more yesterday. We saw a very good result out of it. That's why I want to make a short video of it today. This is the connection. This is the circuit breaker. We call it circuit breaker. From this circuit breaker, it goes to where light is. You see the connection here, enter into the three phase. The three phase. Each of these wire enter into that three phase. I see it. Though this is not permanent connection, we are testing it, so we're going to remove it. We are testing it, so it enters into that three phase. Each of the three wires enter the three phase. Rather than one phase and earth. This one doesn't use earth. One phase and earth. I didn't know. If I had known, I would have not bought this one. This three phase and stuff. If there's no light in that the three line that is coming from transformer, if there's no light there, this thing cannot work. If only one line have lights in your house, this thing cannot work. The three lines that is coming from transformer or high tension, no, not high tension, it's from transformer. If that three line is not having lights, this machine will not work. We have cassava peels here, and we dry them. I took time to dry them. We're in the rainy season, but the rainy season doesn't mean that there is no sun sometimes. There used to be sun sometimes, so we took time to dry them. This one is for test. Everything here is for test. One of the problems we are having here right now is that we have not sorted this cassava peels, and we are supposed to sort it to ensure that there is no iron in it. I see it. When I placed order for this machine, I also bought this generator, hoping that this generator will power this one. But this generator is a single phase. All the generators that look like this, they are single phase generator, and they are single phase. While this machine came in three phase, though there are some of these machines that are three phase machine. Oh, some of them are three phase, but this particular one is some of them are single phase, but this particular one is three phase. Okay, assist me, let us tie this thing. Okay, you want to hope video me? Okay, just hold the video, put it at this mouth. I want to tie it because the thing needs to produce dusty stuff. We have to tie the bag to the mouth so that the dust will not be throwing out everywhere. So we'll tie it to the mouth. Later we're going to see the contents of the bag. I see. Now I'm going to on this machine. It's going to be very noisy, so you may not be able to hear what I'm saying again. So let's just begin to watch and enjoy everything. check it. So don't forget I said we were testing. We are testing. So this cover, there's a cover here. We've not installed that. This is the bolt to tie it. We've not installed that. We're just testing. And then when I was putting in the cassava, at the under you see some powdered stuff I was putting. That is a brewery dispense grain. It's a BDG. We call it a brewery waste. And that one, I use that one for the other machine to make pellets, to test the pellets machine. So I put it inside this basin. Then this other cassava, I also put them on top of that one. So when you see me feeding in the cassava, at the end there was that brewery dispense grain under, so I had to put it in. So let us lose this thing and see how far. Okay, help me to lose it. Yeah, the machine is very good. I bought a local cassava grinder before for these cassava peels, but that one will take you because the thing is dusty, so we have to tie the mouth. If you check the body of this, you see some dust on this, and it's producing it into powder, so it used to be dust. Okay, you want to bring it out with your hand? Yeah. Good. This is what we have now. This is high quality cassava peels, HQPC or HQCP, high quality cassava peels. You see it coming out. You're going to fold the bag. I want to video it well. Fold the bag for me. The hair like that. Don't injure yourself. We'll do it gently. Meanwhile, this is my son. He's assisting his daddy in farm work. They have 1 week holiday. They're not going to school from Monday to Friday, so the guy got to put his hand to work. He got to get involved in the farm activities. Okay. Open the bag. Bring that small stool. Let's put it on top. Let's put this bag on top of that small stool. And go behind. Do it exactly. And see, fold it more. Fold it more. All right. Open the mouth of the bag. Good. So we gotta teach our children farm work. Yeah, so that thing that we put in there, you see, it has come out in powder. It can come out in powder. Now the advantage is that this is carbohydrate and fiber. Carbohydrate and fiber is powder. It's powder. It's carbohydrate and fiber. So you can give this directly to your poultry. They will feed on it. Your fowl, all those poultry birds, they will pick it and feed on it. You can give it directly to goats. They will also feed on it. Are you seeing it? It's dried. It's powder. You can mix this up, and this is a high source of carbohydrate. Actually, you can supplement for those guys doing piggery. Those guys doing piggery. This can supplement for the brewery dispense grain. There's a time that brewery dispense grain used to be scarce. The BDG, it will be scarce. There will be no feed for the poultry, for the pig farmers. This can subsidize. This cassava peels can subsidize, and this one is cheap. Or let me use word cheap. I cannot say it's free. Where I'm getting my own is free, but some people say they are paying for it somewhere else. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's turn it inside this basin because I want the video to show it very well. Excuse me. Yeah, let's turn it inside this basin. Can you lift it up? Or should I bring it down? Good. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. You see, all those cassava peels that I had just now, they have turned to this powder form. I see it. And so what we have now is maybe like 10 kg. I don't know, it can be less, but by the time we finally get it to where we are going to, you want to show your dog. You want to show your dog. Show your face now. I don't show your face. So by the time we finally get it to where the machines to where we are going to, we can have this in 1,000-fold. Now, if you put this inside the pellet machine, it will come out as pellets. to come out as pellets, to make it as pellets. That pellet, we dry it more. We don't have a kind of a meter or a meter to read the moisture content of this. But by the time we take it through the pellet machine, the process of pelletizing used to dry substances more. So you dry it more and the moisture content can be 0%, which will make it last longer when you preserve it. Are you seeing it? To make it last longer when you preserve it. But right now, we already have a substance from cassava peels. A substance from cassava peels. Imagine we sourcing out all those cassava peels that are being wasted and we turn them to this. Though our plan is to use it for our animals, but if we have too many, we may have to share or sell. Are you seeing it? But our strategizing or our strategy on how to gather more is what will determine what we will do with it. But we will be able to, irrespective of how we strategize, we will be able to get enough to feed our animals all through the dry season. We can get close to 500 bags and keep them. Dry season in our place like 3 months, and the major dry season is just February, March of next year. We can put this and keep it. we have a brewery displays grain, that BDG, the brewery waste. We have it this rainy season. Now you can get as much tippers as you want. In our Edo state here, you can place order for 5 tippers. You keep it there. If we can process it like the ones I brought, the one I was putting at the ending inside this machine, once we get it, we will dry it more, pelletize it and keep it, so we can actually keep that 5 tippers and dry them and keep them as pellets, either as cassava peels mixed with BDG pellets. Mixed with BDG, we use it to make pellets to preserve it and keep it. When you're feeding it with your animals, you don't just have to feed it only that pellet, because that pellet is not a concentrate. Actually, there are other minerals that are not there, and we are not looking at that. What we are looking at is somebody is calling my phone. What we are looking at is preserving these cassava peels and preserving the pellets. When it is time to use it, we can mix it with anything we want to mix it with and use it. But right now, it is not the nutrition quality we are looking at right now. We are looking at the preservation method, how to break it down. You see the way it's broken down now? It's broken down into powder. If you feed the animals the way it was before I blended it or grinded it, if you feed the animals like that, there will be a lot of waste. They will eat some and leave many. They will eat some and leave many on the floor. But if we grind it like this and put it inside their feeding trough, they will eat what they want to eat, and the remaining ones will still be inside that feeding trough. And then the fowl, we have some fowls, the local fowls can come and pick the remaining ones if we feed it like this. But if we turn it to pellets, it's going to be more economical. They will not have much waste, because whatsoever our goats leave as leftovers, our donkeys will eat it, and our donkeys will eat it up. Even those donkeys, when they are grazing, they used to eat the goat shit. When goats shit on the ground, the donkeys used to go and eat their shit, and then they eat anything. As they are just grazing everywhere, they will be picking, eat anything. So we don't have leftovers because of those donkey. Once the goat finish, the donkey come and finish it up. Are you seeing it? So this is high quality cassava peels made in a simple way. We dry this. Somebody told me that in the rainy season it's not easy to dry. I said no, it is easy. It was in the rainy season I dried this one out. I think you must have seen in my videos when we are turning out a lot of cassava. We have them. You if you put them to dry and it's about to rain, this rainy season, sun is shining. When it's about to rain, you cover it with tarpaulin. You use tarpaulin to cover it. The rain will fall and flow away. Then you open the tarpaulin again. Then you will get sun to keep drying them. And better still, if you know that you want to be drying, you can strategize and build a drying place. The drying place, you can set one coach of block on the ground. Fill it a little bit, elevate it more than the normal soil ground. You elevate it a little bit, and then you put your cassava peels inside. As it's drying, once it's about to rain, you cover it with tarpaulin. That block will stop the water flowing from the ground from touching the cassava peels. At the end of the rain, you will lift up the trampoline for sun to continue. Don't let that monkey injure that dog. Okay? Don't let. Are you sure there's no lies in that dog's body? Are bad, they're bad devil. There's no lies. There's any lies, there's the dead ones. Did you see any lies?
No.
I seen it. So it's just grooming them. It's not picking any lies there. So this is HQPC as a result of cassava blended with hammer meal, brought out into this state. You can mix it with salt, mix it with BDG, you preserve it. You can mix it with salt, mix it with BDG, mix it with wheat brown, and then you get something to feed your animals. Even as it is like this, goats used to eat it. Eat the cassava. They get fat, though they still need protein nutrition, but the cassava will still fill their stomach. Are you seeing it? So this is Animal Paradise. When we finally relocate them to the permanent place where we want to use them, as we are making the whole process, we're going to make a video of how we gather the cassava, a video of how we dry it, a video of how we grind it to this state, a video of how we mix it with some other things we feel we want to mix it with, and a video of how we turn it into pellets. When we're testing the pelletizing machine, I didn't really make a video of that, but this is it. I'm so happy and to get this thing. I tried the other machine. That machine, you have to grind the cassava machine. I think that is one of my videos. You have to grind, and that one is in a wet state. After grinding, you come and press. After pressing, you want to try to heat it or put it in the sun. That process is a little bit stressful. This one, we get cassava peels, we spread it in the sun. Once it dries to the crunchy state, you just throw it inside this machine, and in a short time, less than 10 minutes, even less than 5 minutes, I'm not sure I spent 5 minutes doing that. In less than 5 minutes, it will come out in this powder soft stuff. And I'm thinking that if I can spread this powder stuff on the ground for it to still dry, even though it's not in the sun, maybe just inside the hall, for some time, it can be preserved for close to 1 year. It can be, but I'm going to try to get a device I can use to check the moisture content of this. I think there's a device like that, though I don't know the name, but I'm going to go on research to find out a device I can check the moisture content, because knowing the moisture content of this will help us to know how long it will last under preservation. Because right now our animals have enough to eat and there are excess, but from the December, January, February, we will not have excess. So we need to stock up feed for the animals. Then I need to know the moisture content, because it will not be good for you to stock up labor and stock up content and stock up things, and then as at the time you want to use it, you find out that there is mold on it. Maybe after like 3 months, you now pack all the labels you've labored out to want to use them, you now find out that there is mold on it, or the things you have kept was able to preserve for 2 months. You didn't know. You now left it for 3 months. In the 3rd month, it was not getting spoiled. At the end, you have labored and they are spoiled. So that's why we need to check the moisture content. I think that's what the factories that is making poultry feed used to do. They used to check the moisture content of the feed they are making. The moisture content will determine how long it will last on ground. I think if we're able to take the moisture content to 0%, if that's possible, it will last longer. But the people who have knowledge in that, you can comment on our YouTube channel, or you can even call the numbers on the video to educate us more on how to get the device to read the moisture content, and what moisture content and a substance like this can have that will make it last for maybe 2 years under preservation. Are you seeing it? I think that is there an animal scientist? No. Animal scientists, the guys that are in charge of animal feeding, the animal head something. They know it's animal scientists. They make animal feed. Are you seeing it? So send us a message or call us to educate us on how to know how long what we preserve will last. This is Animal Paradise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Animal Paradise Farm. Like our page on Facebook, Animal Paradise Farm. And then we have our numbers on our videos. You can call to join our WhatsApp group. We have a community of goat farmers. different WhatsApp group. We have the mentorship club, which you have to pay to join the mentorship club. But there are some other, there is one other group that is free. You can join that. There are some other group. The prices to join those ones are also different because the services there are different. This is our high quality cassava peels brought out in a very short time, unlike the former one I was making, where I need to grind it first time, grind it second time, grind it third time with that locally made machine. Yeah, but this hammer mill get it out to powder in a short time. Though there are still some particles inside that hammer mill, inside this hammer mill now. I still have some particles inside there. The machine is off, so my hand is safe. Okay. I think leaving it, the thing is finished though. Yeah, I think because I left it to run, because after putting the last one I left it to run, I noticed that sometimes if you just put the last one and then you off it, some things will still be inside, so I have to consciously leave it for some time to run, so that the ones inside can come out. You open it, man. All of them came out. The one I did yesterday, there were many inside, maybe because I off it on time. But today now, as I left it to run, the thing has finished everything. This is the hammer mill. All these are the blades that are crushing it into powder. But I am a little bit or so much happy that that way I was able to get results. What I planned came to pass. So this is our hammer mill in action. And then having this on ground, we no longer have to calculate how many goats can graze in 1 acre, how many goats can graze in 10 acres. We don't have to calculate that anymore. We can have 5,000 goats in 5 acres. All we need is to be processing feed. We have a connection on how to get BDG, brew displaced grain. If I want 10 trip, they will give it to us. Though I buy from the person who bought, so he make his own profit and then he give me what I want. And sometimes when you're looking for something, you don't care about small difference in the price. And people who are on the queue waiting for the process may take 3 months before they get one trip. But me, because I jump and pass the other corner, I can get one trip every week, one tipper every week. One tipper every week, because the person bringing it has his own profits in it. He is a distributor, he sells, so I buy from him at a price different from when you want to buy straight from the brewery. I seen it, but I don't care about that. I'm focusing on what I want. As far as I'm able to get what I want, a little difference in the price doesn't really count. I seen it. So that is that. And then he also will dry it for me. Once he gets it, he will process, he will dry it for I think 2-3 days, and the thing will not be dripping water. It will just be a little bit wet, more wet than this dry stuff. So once I bring it down, I turn it inside a surface place, I on fan, and this fan, electric fan, electric fan will just dry it within 2 days. It will turn to dry powder like this. And so instead of me to getting a tipper, planning on how to ensile it and doing all that, the extra pay I pay just help the whole process to favor me. So once I get it, I spread it out, I dry it, mix it with this one, I can preserve it. But I don't want a situation, because I'm still testing all these things, I don't want a situation where after preserving it for 3 months, you now get there and find out that the thing does spoil. And the labor and the money spent will be wasted. So I want to know, I think that's the research I'm going to go and do now. I want to know how many moisture content will a substance have for it to last long. And this is very dried. It's very dried. If you press it like this, it will scatter. It will scatter. It's not molding together at all. It's very dried. I dried this by myself. I tried this by myself, but there's nothing like using technology to know the accuracy of anything you are doing. Take for instance, when we're using the former local cassava maize, we were stressing ourselves. You will grind and wash. This one you don't have to. Just dry it, put it inside this one. A high technology produce less stress. I see it. So this is Animal Paradise. It's 30 minutes now. Let me end this video now and go and do a research on how to know how to preserve the substances that have produced. I produce the substance, I have another one, so let me see how I can preserve them. Thank you very much for watching our videos. Bye bye.